Now that we reviewed triangles and all of those glories, we're now going to talk about trapezoids and kites. Okay? The thing you need to realize though is come milestones, they only give you a formula for a parallelogram and a triangle. So sometimes you're going to have to break shapes up into parallelograms and triangles. If you look at this trapezoid right here, a trapezoid has one set of parallel sides. Okay? What could we cut this trapezoid into that we know? So if I come over here to my little poly pad and I get a trapezoid, I'm going to make it bigger. Why aren't you making it bigger? Okay. What can we cut this into? Hayden, come cut it into things that we know. Into squares or triangles, or parallelograms or triangles. Go make a cut. Okay. So now I've got a triangle, but I still have a trapezoid. So where else do I need to cut it, Kayla? All right, now I have a rectangle, but I still have a trapezoid. Try.
Am I cutting the biggest one?
Yep. We need it into shapes that we know. Good. Well, try again. There we go. Now do we have all shapes that we know to find the area of? I probably wouldn't have cut this one. I probably would have kept that together. But I would have ended up with a square or a rectangle and two triangles. Okay? The example they give you here on your paper, it's kind of upside down. Let me make it a different color. Let me make it. Why is it not? Come on. Okay. On your paper, it has an upside down trapezoid like this. Okay, and it has it measured from the top base as 5, the bottom base as 3, and then if you cut it, it's measured as, we cut it there as 2. Okay, and we cut it apart. If I cut it here, and I come and I cut it here, well, I don't like the way that turned out. Okay, I get 2 separate triangles, right? I can find the area, and I get the area of a rectangle. I would have to find the area of this rectangle. Then I'd have to find the area of both the triangles, add them all together, and get the total area of the trapezoid. You could do that, or you can memorize the formula to it. Okay? You're going to have to memorize it because they're not going to give it to you. The formula is really easy to remember if you sing the song that goes with it. Okay? So, the trapezoid formula, you come right here, is, ready for this? You know you are. Base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2. That's the formula. Base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2. I did not know I would write that down so that you have it. Unless you want to go through the process of cutting it up, the trapezoid up, and having to find the 3 different areas. You want to do that, you can, but I'm telling you, this is going to be faster. I did not know the formula to a trapezoid until I taught 6th grade. Then what I did is I created a song, and now I can just rattle it off just like that. Okay? So sing it with me. Base 1 plus base 2 times the height divide by 2. So what you could do is you could come here and you plug in your numbers. Your bases are these tops and bottoms. Like this is base 1, this is base 2. Your height is always going to run between the bases, and once again, it's going to have that little square right there. So my base is 5 plus 3 times the height, which is 2, divided by 2. I could plug that straight into my calculator, and it's going to give me
8.
the area of 8. So you could do that, or you could go through the process like it shows you here of cutting it up into a triangle and a rectangle. Okay? You could do either one of those. I personally find that the formula is faster. Okay? Now, the kite formula, it doesn't really, we don't really have a kite formula. Okay? I mean, we do, okay, but we don't. If that makes sense. Okay? So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to separate these into 2 separate triangles. Okay? So there's one way they have it cut where you cut it straight down. And you could do that. You also could come over here. All right, if it's facing this way, I could take my kite and I could cut it this way. And it's going to give me 2 matching triangles. So if I find the area of this triangle, I know the area of this one. However, if I take and I cut it the way the notes showed you, if I come over here and I cut it this way,
You have to find both of them.
you're going to have, they're 2 separate sizes, right? You're going to have to find the area of both of them. So what's the smarter way to cut it?
In the middle where they're both the same.
Side to side, horizontally, right? Instead of vertically. That's what I would do. Okay? So let's do some practice of these. Okay, if you turn the page, they start you off with a trapezoid. Now they give you the formula of a trapezoid, and it's right, but it's not the way I like to write it because it doesn't go with my song. Okay? So I would mark this out so we don't get confused. And we're going to rewrite the formula the way the song sings it. Okay? So we've got area equals, ready to sing it with me? Base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2. Y'all sound so thrilled when you sing that. Happy faces when you sing it. Base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2. Now all we have to do is plug in numbers and we can solve it really quickly. Okay, so here we have this trapezoid. Let's write the formula. Area equals, sing it with me, base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2. And we can plug our numbers in. What's base 1 here?
8.
Okay. What's base 2? 6. These are our bases. It doesn't matter what order you put them in, because 6 plus 8 and 8 plus 6 mean the same thing. Parentheses. What's my height?
5.
5 divided by 2. I put that in my calculator exactly the way it says. And what do I get?
35.
23.
I did everything.
80 squared. All right, we're going to skip number 1 for a second. We're going to knock out all the trapezoids first. So we're going to sing the song a lot here. Okay? Area equals base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2. We plug in our information. So base 1 is 3.6 plus 6.4 parentheses. My height is 7 divided by 2. And I plug it straight into my calculator.
So our milestones were not this year.
Yes, that's what's passed this year.
All right, what do we get as the area?
20 feet.
I heard some people not be very confident about it. What is it?
26.
26 millimeters squared. Be confident in your answer. Okay, next one. Area equals. Sing it with me. Base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2. What's our two bases? 6 plus 8. What's our height? 4 divided by 2. Oh no, it hasn't been recording this whole time.
Oh, it's watch.